Hi again, all. As we look to close out EDPS 340, I'm going to do a quick review of some things. I can't do a comprehensive full review of the entire course. I hope you've been taking notes, not only when we were in person a long time ago, but as you viewed my video lectures, you want to review those. Well, it'd be tough to review all the video lectures. It'd be hours and hours, but hopefully you took notes. And I'm going to just highlight a few things about the course. Hopefully this video will be helpful as you tackle the essay prompts, which I'll send tomorrow, Tuesday. Just a reminder that, as you know, we spent a lot of time early in the course talking about good traditional testing. If good traditional tests are done right, they're helpful for both you and the student. They encourage better teaching and learning. You'll recall that on pages 66 through 69 in your course pack are my best tips for construction of tests. That you'll recall too the triangle, I hope. Remember, the corners of the triangle are curriculum, good instruction, and this corner, of course, is assessment. And the whole point of the triangle is that in good classrooms, those things should be not only present but aligned. That you're teaching the curriculum, hopefully you're teaching it well, and you are testing, assessing what you taught. Therefore, you're testing the curriculum as well. Remember, the theme of that triangle is alignment. Remember, we looked at Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom, a long time ago in the 1950s, said, hey, I think I can sort of stack up levels of thinking or cognition, if you will, for classrooms. Now, Bloom's taxonomy, which is noted on page 44 in the course pack, is not does not cover everything about the human brain, what goes on in the brain, but it does cover classroom thinking, shall we say, right? Recall that although many of you did not have a chance to do the regular original SLA, student learning analysis, because it's a field assignment and we ain't in the field right now. You did the not SLA, but nonetheless, I went over the data sheet that I hope that you'll do as teachers after you give a traditional test. You saw that I did it for the quizzes, or for the first quiz anyway. There's a data sheet in your course pack on page 33. Might want to look that over. We talked about alternative assessment. Not quite enough. We got cut off when this crazy virus hit. But you may want to review any notes about alternative assessment. And of course, I gave you quite a bit on standardized testing. And I'm just going to do a real quick review of the way standardized tests are scored, because that could be a little confusing. We have to look at the bell curve, of course, again. Hey, not bad. Remember that after kids take standardized tests, we know that the score distribution for all the kids that took the test, which is generally thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, form the bell curve, meaning a lot of kids scored middle-ish, a few scored poorly, and a few scored way high. And remember, there were several ways that scores are reported. One way is percentile rank. We don't have to refer to the curve to talk about percentile rank. Real simple. Percentile rank is the percent of students who did worse than you. So if you got a 42 percentile rank on some standardized test, 42% of the other kids did worse than you, or you did better than 42%. Remember, stay 9 if you chop the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 through 9, if you chop the bell curve into 9 slices, wherever you are, let's say here, is your stay 9 score, 1, 2, 3, 4. So whoever that is, their stay 9 score would be a 4. Normal curve equivalent NCE is like stay 9, except it's the bell curve in 100 slices. You recall grade equivalent as well. That one's a little trickier. There is a definition in your course pack. Grade equivalent does not mean that a student is working at that level. It means that whatever scaled score they got on a test, and I'm making this up, let's say 342, that's the number of points they racked up on a test. Doesn't mean anything to us, but that's their scaled score. If a student in, let's say, a higher grade who took the lower grade test would rack up 342 points, the younger student would get the label of the older student's grade. That was not my best attempt at grade equivalent. So you know what? I'm not sure grade equivalent is going to be something you need to worry about on the final exam prompts. And let's see, did I cover each of the scores? I believe I did. Okay. And yeah, we looked at some other things, but those are the highlights. And as I think I said in an email, the essay prompts tomorrow will probably be asking you to synthesize, sort of put together some things that you learned, rather than asking you for definitions of what does true score mean, what's an observed score, etc., etc. I don't know if that was helpful or not, but in my view, those are some highlights of the course. So I won't be seeing you again unless you stop by my office in fall, assuming we're all back to semi-normal this fall. So best wishes to everybody. Take care.